What is up, Libra? Welcome to your general timeless reading. My name is Jordyn. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. I do tarot readings, obviously, but I'm also a master Reiki practitioner. So if you guys want a personal reading or a Reiki session, go ahead, book it down below through my website in the description box. Also, I do have a flash sale going on actually today through the 1st of December, because it's Cyber Monday today. So there's 40% off all my services today through December 1st. So if you want access to that, I'll type it here in the live chat. The code is Cyber40 for 40% off all my services. So go ahead, book your session if you want it. If not, that's cool too, because I'm here right now. We can just talk and hang out. But yeah, let's go ahead and do the Libra reading. Like, share, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up. It helps the channel grow, and I greatly appreciate it. So let's see what's going on for Libra. Libra, what do we got going on for you today? I heard timetables. Oh, I'm so torn between these two. Okay, we're going to use both of them. This is Tarot Royale, by the way. All the tarot decks I use are going to be linked down below in the description box. Hello. Show me what I most need to see for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. I just heard second chances. Some of you, this is going to be a repeating cycle in the sense of the foundation's been washed away because there's a need to rebuild it. It feels like that. Like, okay, you're getting a second chance at something because we had to absolutely just kind of like clean house. Like, it just wasn't working. Sorry about my hair, guys. Like, I just really wasn't really feeling like the whole like making myself super presentable today. You know, it's just kind of one of those days. Okay, let's see. 222 on the timer when I looked up. Yeah, 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups is the walking away, and the Queen of Wands. Okay, so yeah, so we're walking away from things that no longer emotionally serve us. Queen of Wands is kind of this energy of I'm really embodying my power here. It's an energy of I had enough. It's no longer putting up with the things that are not emotionally satisfying or fulfilling. It's being done with it, right? Just completely done with it. Queen of Wands is very creative. It's a master manifestor energy. And this particular Queen of Wands actually has the dog in the bottom corner, which speaks to loyalty. This might mean that you're becoming more loyal to yourself, more loyal to your own hobbies, to your own endeavors, especially if you've been giving a lot of time and energy to other people in your life and to other aspects. It's almost like calling yourself home, okay? Which makes a lot of sense because we're looking for that energy of stability right now as a collective. And Libra, you are the sign of partnership. So for you to call yourself back home to who you are at this time would be a very healthy thing. Yeah, we have the 9 of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, so a lot of this has to do with your own independence. So realizing that your independence is where you're actually going to find your happiness, right? Your sense of safety and security, your hope and wish fulfillment, your true 9 of Cups is what you're seeking to fulfill right now. With the 9 of Pentacles in reverse and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, this is your second chance. Ace of Pentacles in reverse to me as a reader is the card of second chances. And with the 9 of Pentacles in reverse, it tells me that this had a lot to do with your own insecurities or not feeling stable as an individual. So it's coming back to you, coming back to build the foundation of, okay, I need to focus back on my work, back on my self-care, back on who I am, because maybe I was giving too much time and energy to a partner or to a job or to a family member or being a caretaker, right? No more of that. No more of that. Very nice. Any final messages for Libra? Yeah, 4 swords. There's the rest, the healing, right? Coming home to you. Coming home to you. Bottom of the deck is the 4 of Cups. This is like a learning to say no. It's not the 4 of Cups to me is the card of rejection. When the 4 of Cups is in reverse, it's the opening of the heart space, but it's also someone who's learning to say no in a way that's kind of like, I'm not saying yes to people please anymore. I'm also learning to say no because I simply don't want to do these things. I'm setting boundaries, learning to set boundaries in a very healthy way. Yep. There's the balance. There you are. Justice underneath that. That's your card. Beautiful. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is really nice. I feel like there's another person involved here. I don't think that this is like leaving a relationship or anything like that. I just think it's learning to find the balance between yourself and everything around you in your life. So this way you can have that very stable new beginning, that stable foundation as our nodes switch in the coming months, right? So let's see what's going on here. Let's look at this Eight of Cups. Yeah, there's the two people. So we have the Five of Swords in reverse and the Ace of Swords. So not wanting to acknowledge or accept this conflict that's been going on for a while. This feels like an old energy. We have the Queen of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the King of Swords. Yeah. So a blunt masculine energy, but we have a lot of love. We got a lot of love. We got a lot of, I like to sweet talk to each other. It's just a very flirtatious energy between these people. You might have one person who's very dominant and one person who's very passive. I feel like the passive one is most likely the Libra energy here, or the energy that is showing up in the spread. Because remember, this could be the person you're dealing with. This does not necessarily have to be you. So just be mindful of that. But this Queen of Cups feels more passive. The King of Swords feels like someone who's the very dominant energy in this dynamic. With the Knight of Cups there, it's just learning how to really express like, hey, these are the things that I need from this relationship. These are the things that I need to move forward. With the Five of Swords and the Ace of Swords in reverse, it's almost like not wanting to talk about this conflict for a while, wanting to kind of sweep it under the rug. This is what they're moving away from. I like this. Wow. This is nice. It's moving away from drama. It's moving away from drama, conflict, overwhelm. Right? Let's look at this Queen of Wands for Libra, please. I just heard she's resistant. I heard second chances with that. This person might be hesitant to rebuild this foundation with this individual. Yeah, Ten of Wands in reverse. It's hesitant to let go of the old cycle. It's almost like, okay, if we close this out and we do this again, like, is it really going to work? It almost feels like, am I wasting my time? Ten of Wands in reverse. Tell me more about this Queen of Wands. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Yes, that's validation for me as a reader that the channel message is correct. And the Hermit in reverse. This Queen spends a lot of time thinking whether or not this is something that they really want to invest in again, or spend more time trying to heal, trying to repair. It's kind of like, would I be better off doing my own thing? Should I really stick around for this? Right? The Hermit in reverse is an energy of someone who's a runner, someone who likes to ghost a lot. And that's also someone who's just kind of like, I need to step back. I really need to think about this. They're thinking about the second chance. They're like, do I really want to invest in this opportunity? Do I really want to take the second chance? Because I feel really in my power right now. Like, I could really create everything I want to create for myself. Is that something I want to share with somebody else? Do I want to share my happiness with this person? So they're at this place of feeling very empowered and worried about if their power is going to be hindered by this other individual. So let's look at this Nine of Cups. But nobody can take your power unless you allow them to have, unless you give your power to them, right? Yep, so there's the Tower and the Moon. This feels very sudden. I feel like this is something that is hidden, that is not, I don't say that just because the Moon's here. It feels like this is coming like out of the blue. This Nine of Cups. I kind of feel like this is actually the masculine energy for some reason. This doesn't feel like the feminine. This feels like all of a sudden, like, surprise, I'm going to make my changes. So let's get another on this Nine of Cups. It kind of feels like an offer, to be honest with you. There's something about it. We have the Queen of Swords to the King of Swords. Wow. So there's the true pair. There's the true pair. So the Queen's seeing the truth about some of these changes that are coming in. Let's get another on this Nine of Cups, because this isn't the full story yet. We have the Fool and the King of Cups. Yeah, so they're definitely a true pair because now we have the King and the Queen of Swords and the King and the Queen of Cups. Yeah. So there's going to be communication about, because now the King's getting out of the very blunt. They switched roles basically, right? So the masculine was the King of Swords when we started, and then we had the Queen of Cups who was passive. And now when the Queen's like, you know what? I don't know if I want to share my happiness with you because I feel in my power now, and I don't know if I want to take the second chance. They become the Queen of Swords. That's when the King of Cups comes out. And they're like, oh, wait, I'll be emotional. I'll be vulnerable with you. I'll express what I really want because I do want this new beginning with you, right? So now they switch roles because they're learning that there needs to be a balance. We can't always stay in just our masculine or just our feminine. We can't always be just dominant and just passive. Like there needs to be an ebb and flow in our relationships. This paradigm that we have in society about specific roles based on gender or based on one has to be dominant and one has to be non-dominant is kind of bullshit. Just in my opinion, is bullshit because we have to ebb and flow. One person cannot carry everything, be the dominant leader all the time. They are going to waver at times and they're going to need support. That ebb and flow is the moment we're in. And the feminine stepped up and said, hey, I actually realized I could do this ish on my own. I don't really need you here. So if you're going to hinder my power, if you're going to make me feel like I have to be passive or I have to step down all the time, I'm not going to do that because you're making me small. I don't want to feel small. So I'm going to show you that I'm not small. Queen of Swords, Libra energy, stepping into their divine power. They're like, okay, I can support you on that. Empathetic, right? There's the new beginning. Very nice. So let's look at what the insecurities were and let's look at the second chance and then we'll look at the healing. I like this. This is really nice because that's what these new North Node, South Node energy is all about that we're going into in January. It's about relationships, dynamics, finding that balance, finding stability because it's earth and water energy. It's things that last the test of time. So let's look at this 9 of Pentacles in reverse for Libra. Yeah, that's the old cycle. We're done with that. Bye-bye insecurities. Bye-bye lack of personal power. We're done with making ourselves small. I'm no longer going to make myself small to fit your comfort zone or to accommodate your ego or to accommodate whatever power you think you have because we are going to share the power, right? Ebb and flow, baby. Ebb and flow. Very nice. I like it. Nice. Let's look at the Ace of Pentacles. And remember, this is not gender. This is energy. This is not like a man and a woman. This could be 2 females. This could be 2 males. This could be 2 whatever. It could be 2 dogs and 2 cats. Really don't give a shit. It's just energy. Masculine and feminine energy. It is not gender. 7 of Pentacles. Okay, so 7 of Pentacles, it is the card of failure in tarot. For me as a reader, it's the card of investment. It's about investing your time and your energy. It's telling me that these 2 people are very serious about investing into this new foundation, right? Very determined not to allow it to fail because the 7 of Pentacles is like seeds that you've planted. You're like, okay, are you going to grow into something? Are you actually going to flourish? Because I've put a lot of time and energy and effort into watering you, and I'm not about to watch you just wither away. Which is really, really nice. Because this tells me that they're both interested in that. Yeah. Oh, sweet. This is really good. Okay, cool. I like this. Then we have the Page of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. So there's this energy of vulnerability. There's energy of open communication about, hey, what do we need to do? What do we need to invest, right? 7 of Pentacles to have the 10 of Pentacles. The 10 minus the 7 is a 3 of Pentacles. It's the collaboration energy, meaning that both people are working on rebuilding this foundation together. Both people are being vulnerable and honest about their emotions. Very nice. And that's why they're dropping the 10 of Swords. They're getting rid of the fear, the anxiety. They're getting rid of the past. The 6 of Cups in reverse is not, I know a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, the 6 of Cups, soulmates. Yeah, it means soulmates, but it's also the card of the past. It represents the past. You're dropping the past, the old cycles, right? Sagittarius, the past, South Node energy right now, okay? I know it's not Sagittarius energy. I'm just saying that our South Node, the past, karma, right? A 6 of Cups energy, the past is our Sagittarius South Node right now. So it's letting go of that very toxic old karmic cycle that you 2 are just working through and healing it. So you can move towards stability where our new nodes are taking us, which is really nice. Atlanta. Let's look at this 4 of Swords. Two of Swords. Okay. There's going to be a pause here for a little. If things feel stagnant for a while, it is not like a red flag. It's not like, oh my gosh, the world is ending. No, it's stagnant because there needs to be a pause. There needs to be a moment of integration. There's going to be this moment of, okay, let's recap and make sure we've really cemented all the lessons that we just had to learn before we step into the new cycle. Ace of Wands, because we need to rest. We need to regain our energy. We need to regain our strength. We need to really reflect on, did I dot all my I's? Did I cross all my T's? Did I really say everything I wanted to say? Did we really hash everything out before we go and rebuild this foundation? Okay. The Star. Divine timing. Divine timing is at play. That's okay. Let's look at the Four of Cups in reverse. These are the boundaries. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. We're setting these boundaries because we don't want to fall back into old ways, back into those insecurities, back into that feeling small. I need boundaries because I don't want to feel small again. I don't want to feel like someone's taking my power from me. And one last card on the Four of Cups. Ace of Cups in reverse. Yeah. This is the recognition that the boundaries are necessary because it's part of self-care. It's part of the self-respect. It's part of recognizing that that self-respect actually makes you more romantically attractive, right? It's knowing that the more you love and respect yourself, the more boundaries you set for yourself, that new beginning you have with yourself is actually going to play a role in the new beginning you have in this relationship. Yeah. So there's going to be a moment of stagnancy, like slowing down between these two people, because there's a need to heal insecurities within yourselves, not just the dynamic within yourselves, because whatever is going on internally, you two are projecting onto each other. So it's not that your person's issues are worrying you. You're giving your power away to that worry, to that fear, to those concerns. Their issues are their issues. Your power, your mind, your emotions is in your control, right? And it's just reminding yourself that I control my thoughts, I control my emotions, and I choose peace. I deserve peace, right? Which is it's a hard practice, but it is a practice. And that's where affirmations and meditation and grounding yourself and coming home to yourself and working on that self-care comes into play. Okay. Libra, this is what I have for you. If you guys enjoyed this reading, please like, share, subscribe. Go ahead and hit that notification bell so you can see when I post, when I go live. Check out Patreon. I give away free 15-minute readings now through December 31st for all brand new tier 2 and 3 patrons. And I love you. I hope you guys have an incredible holiday season. Check out the sale I have going on my site for all the services right now. And I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.